Hello, Emiliano.
Hello, good evening, teacher. Good to see you.
Good to see you. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm working yet.
You're still working?
Yeah, yeah, I'm still working. There is a lot of work from the past year uh, that I need to do. Yeah, mhm.
From the past year?
From the past year. Yeah, there is some document like memory, like planification, that. And I'm new in a work, and there is a lot of work that they didn't do last year. Yeah.
Wow, but that's a lot of, I mean, can you like you're still working uh from last year? That's like 2 months ago.
Yeah, but a little, but the for me is to learn about my 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 desempeño in English,
Your performance.
my performance. Uh-huh. For me is opportunity for learning for my performance, and and take some experience. Yeah.
Good. That's
And you?
excellent. I'm
What?
glad that you see it that way. Sometimes we get a little bit mad and you say, why do I have to do somebody else's work, right? But I'm glad that you have that point of view and you can see things in a little bit more of a positive point of view. That's
and,
good.
and
That's
and
good.
one thing important is in this time to get a job is so difficult. If we have one job, we need to do the 150%. Yeah, because the situation in El Salvador is hard. Yeah.
Yes, I agree, Maximiliano. I agree. Many people are, out there looking for a job. Many people don't have that opportunity of having a job. So the fact that we do have that opportunity, we gotta really take care of it, right?
And
I'm glad to hear that you have that point of view. That's good.
yeah,
That's good.
and there is a lot of thing. There is a lot of people to more prepared that I more people prepared, and that's it the system. Yeah,
Prepared, not preparate, but prepared.
prepared. Yeah, no,
Prepared.
prepared. Okay,
Correct.
thank you.
Prepared. Mm-hmm.
Prepared.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
welcome. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right. I agree. But you know what, Maximilian, I think there's always going to be someone that is always better prepared than you in terms of education. There's always going to be somebody that's better prepared. But I think in the end, what really counts more than anything is, your experience and performance,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, because I mean, you can have millions of diplomas and
Title.
everything, but if you don't know how to do the job, it doesn't matter how many diplomas you have. What's important is how you can do your job.
Yeah, yeah. And another thing important is to the vocation for 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 the work, for example. Yeah,
Yeah, when something is your calling, something is your calling, there's, yeah, you feel passion for it and you do it well. So yeah, I agree. I agree. Yes. Well, welcome everybody. I see the majority of you are here. How are you, everybody?
wait 2 minutes, please.
Okay, that's fine, Maximiliano. How are the rest of you?
fine, teacher. Again in class for today.
Very good, excellent, Leticia. That's the spirit. Yeah, exactly. We're in class again. We're actually doing our last week of class. So what I'm actually going to be doing right now, since I have many of you here, not everybody, but many of you, I have you here. I'm going to be asking you to do again the poll that we did last time. I want you to be able to try it again. Okay, so let me launch the poll. The question is, which section have you completed already, or which sections? So if I'm not mistaken, yeah, okay. So please check the one that the latest one that you have completed, okay? Because the weekend was for that precisely. Okay, so I'm gonna launch the poll right now.
Teacher, I like your hair. It looks pretty.
Thank you, Jenny. Yeah, just a little bit of a change.
It's no change.
Yes, I know, I know. I wanted something different, and I went for something.
You look pretty.
Thank you very much, Jenny. I appreciate it. Just I don't know, I think it's nice to change once in a while, so we'll see how this works for me.
You look beautiful, teacher. I love your new look too.
Oh, thank you very much, Glenda. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see how we're doing with the poll. Okay, okay, perfect. I have everybody finished, and let me launch the. I'm gonna share the results. So there you go. Excellent. Everybody has finished section 1, 2, and 3, and pretty much almost everybody has finished the final exam, which I'm very impressed with. Just two people that are working on the midterm and section 4, which is a little bit behind, but I do appreciate that you have finished section 1, 2, and 3. So just for those people that are on the midterm and the section 4, if you could just hurry up a little bit, then we'll be okay. We have exactly 4 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Thursday should be complete. Okay, so please, complete it as fast as possible. And for the other ones, very good, excellent, bravo, very good. Now, question: have you completed the final exam, or are you working on the final exam?
Yes, teacher, I completed the final
I
exam.
completed, teacher.
Clearly too.
I completed too.
Me too. I completed.
I completed too, teacher.
Hey, excellent. I am very proud of you guys. That's wonderful. That's awesome. That's brilliant. And just one last question that I forgot to ask last time. How are you did you guys all send the documentation that you had to be sending last week? Did everybody send your documents?
Yes,
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Yes.
I had it.
Yes, teacher.
I'm ready for the next level.
Okay, perfect. Did anybody have problems sending the documents? Okay, perfect. All right, in that case, guys, just wanted to mention that, you know, this is documentation that we send all the time. So for every module that we study, we need to send again those same documents. So this is my suggestion. Of course, you can decide to do whatever you want. But my suggestion is, since that you know that there are certain documents that you always have to send, for example, the DUI, right? If you can, like, get many photocopies of that same document, so that you can just take them, you know, every time you have a new module, you just take it with you, that'd be better, right? So you don't have to be thinking, oh my goodness, I have to go and print and photocopy the DUI again and all these things, you know, have to print it out, blah, blah, blah. Instead of doing that, do many copies at the same time. Like, I don't know, do 4 or 5 copies at the same time. And that way it will be easier. You just grab the document and just take it. Well, you don't have to worry so much about that. So that's my suggestion, right? Like I said, everybody can, you know, decide to do whatever they want, but that's my suggestion, okay? So, how do you feel about that? Questions, comments, doubts about the documents?
No, teacher, I don't have questions.
No?
No, teacher.
No question about document.
Okay, good. Questions about the platform. I know that you guys were having, I saw that you guys were discussing some things of the platform. I told you guys that there's one exercise that we haven't been able to correct yet, but there's one exercise where the word is eighth, I think it is, and it's supposed to be weight, or no, height, sorry, height. It's supposed to be HEIGHT. So if anybody has not got into that, that's on the final exam, right? So if anybody has problems getting to that, let me know, or you know, there's something else. The other thing, guys, sometimes I have noticed that you guys are like talking about like, oh, you know, I put this answer, I put it exactly how you said, and I still get it wrong. And something you have to be very careful with is pay attention to those periods and question marks. So if there is if it's a question, make sure you include the question mark if the blank doesn't have the question. If the blank already has a question, don't include it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
So something you have to really take a look at is, are the what's it called? Are the sentence, or yeah, do the sentences need to include periods and question marks and things like that? If they do, make sure you include them. If they don't, just, you know, forget about it. So, but yeah, so that's something that you really do have to be careful about. Okay. Okay. And first of all, let me tell you that on Thursday, the last day of class, we had really interesting, what's it called? We had some interesting recipes and everything. I really enjoyed the presentations. There were some people though that we weren't able to listen to because they were having problems with the connection. Let me see let me see if I remember who it was. I think Flor, you were, I think we didn't hear you, right? Am I correct?
Hello, yes, teacher. Yes, it is correct.
Okay. Would you like to present today, Flor?
Okay. 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 My recipe is how to prepare a cheesecake. The ingredients are 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of cookies, 2 bars cream cheese, butter, and 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, and 1 cup or sour cream. First, you have to melt the butter and mix the cookies of your choice. Then, in a bowl, you have to add making a base flat. Then about 5 minutes. Then you have to mix the milk with sugar, the cream cheese, vanilla, lemon juice in the blender about 20 minutes. After that, you have to refrigerate for 2 hours. And finally, you have to decorate with the strawberries and jelly, and you have to enjoy. Just that it.
All right, wonderful, bravo, very good, Flor. Let's give
Thank you.
some applause to Flor. Very, very good. All right. Okay, excellent. All right, Flor, very, very good. Just be careful with some words. It's not, you pronounce it sour cream. Sour cream.
Yes. Mhm. It's sour. Okay.
Yes, very good. And the other one is refrigerate. Refrigerate.
Okay. Refrigerate. Okay.
Yes, very, very good. Excellent. Okay, very good. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the other person that we didn't get a chance to listen to is Godofredo. Godofredo, are you there? Godofredo, are you there?
Hi, teacher.
Hi,
Es-
Godofredo. I was just mentioning that on on Thursday when we were listening to the recipes, we didn't get a chance to listen to your recipe. Um, do you have it there so you can maybe present it to the class? Would that be okay?
Este, más o menos he estado presente en las clases, teacher, pero estoy un poco lejos de la urbe y he tenido un poco de dificultad que me llegue la información, digamos así, en el mismo momento en que van hablando las personas. Estoy en el norte de Morazán ahorita y me ha costado un poco con la señal, pero siempre he estado, aunque sea tardada la señal, pero he estado pendiente.
Okay, that's fine, Godofredo. But can you present the recipe to the class? Is that possible?
Sí he estado presente en la mayor parte de las clases.
Okay, okay, Godofredo, you wanted to speak to me in English and tell me what happened?
Es que la práctica de inglés es mi debilidad. No tengo con quién practicar y solamente cuando entro a clase es que este, se practica un poquito y a veces no he podido practicar. Se me hace difícil la práctica, sí lo entiendo, pero no lo practico mucho. Soy sincero.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Godofredo. But this is the opportunity that you have. Precisely, this is the moment where you have to be able to practice your English, right? So don't worry. That's actually what we're here for, right? To practice. Nobody in this class is perfect, but if you do not practice it, you will never get better with your English. So go ahead. Can you try to do the recipe? And can you tell us a little bit about the recipe, Godofredo?
Repeat the question.
Can you share the recipe with the class?
Eh,
See, they're already cheering you on, Godofredo. Do you see in the chat? They're saying, let's go, Godofredo. You can do it, and I agree. You can do it, Godofredo. Are we ready? Can we try to do the recipe? Do you remember the recipe?
Ecco. I'm worried English.
It's okay, Godofredo. Like, yes, everybody's saying, you're right. We are learning. Everybody is learning, okay? You are not going to be perfect, and that's okay. If you are not perfect, that is fine, because you are learning, Godofredo. So I don't expect you to be perfect, and nobody expects you to be perfect. Okay, so do you think it's possible to try doing the recipe?
Mm, I
Come
don't
on,
know.
Godofredo, you can do it. I know you can. Can you try a little bit?
Little bit. Lo que he hecho en el día, dice.
No, the recipe. ¿Se acuerda que les pedí que tenían que explicar
Ah,
una
sí, la
receta?
receta. Ah,
Ajá. Can you do that?
sí.
¿Nos puede decir la receta, Godofredo?
Esta compañera.
They're giving you some ideas, Godofredo. They're saying, look at the recipe in Google.
Try to recipe a what? 1 cup of coffee, Godofredo.
Me teacher.
Leticia, you have not passed, Leticia?
Teacher, you
Yes.
text was by step-by-step cooking recipe.
Oh, okay. You have not presented, Leticia, your recipe?
No present in the last weekend.
Oh, okay. Let's do something then, Leticia. Thank you. Okay, let's do something. We're going to first listen to Leticia. She's going to give her recipe. And Godofredo, in the meantime, quiero que agarre ahí el ambiente.
Oh, no problem, teacher. Okay.
Huh?
No problem.
Yeah, and so while you listen to Leticia, I want you to get the courage to do it, okay, Godofredo? Is that okay? So you first listen to Leticia and then you do it. Is that okay? Godofredo?
Ok, después de Leticia.
Okay, go for it, Leticia.
Okay. Pancake recipe. Ingredients: 1 egg, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of milk, butter, salt, sugar, and the procedent. Put a cup of flour in a bowl and salt, and add eggs and a cup of milk. Put the butter in a pan. and the mixture, toast the pancake, and finish at the pancake. Eat the pancake.
All right, bravo, excellent.
Thank you,
Let's
teacher.
give her a reaction there. Very, very good. Okay. Yes. I love pancakes. Those are my favorite. Very good, Leticia. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Yes.
No sé si quedaron buenos, pero esa es la receta.
Have you tried the pancakes? Did you try them?
I guess so. I guess so, teacher.
Okay, good, good. All right, Godofredo. Now it's your turn. You can do it, Godofredo. You can do it.
Okay. I prepared coffee. First, water, digamos así, for the tasty ones, 10 lumps, sugar, finish, ¿cómo se dice? ¿Qué se dice?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Leche.
Milk.
Sí, milk.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, excellent. Give him a round of applause. Very good, Godofredo. Very, very good. Excellent. All right, let's give him. Very, very good. Excellent. Okay, very good. All right. Oh, and I just remember, I think also I have here somebody by the last name of Escobar Hernandez. Are you there? Escobar Hernandez, are you there? No, not there? Okay, no problem then. We're gonna move on then with the rest of the class. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually ask you, I want you to work with your groups. Okay, I'm gonna get you to work in small groups. And the idea with this activity that I'm going to give you is I want you to talk to your classmates about what you did on the weekend. So what did you did on Saturday? What did you do on Saturday and Sunday? And I want you to use the sequence, the sequence adverbs, right? Like first, then, after that, next, and then finally, blah blah. So I want you to tell your group what your weekend was like. Remember, you can use next and after that and next, after that,
Then,
okay? Yeah. And also another one you can use is later. Later is, although we didn't discuss it, but that's another one. The word later, and I'll spell it in the chat there. The word later is also possible to use. All of those four, they're interchangeable, so you can use it at any moment. You can change them around. It doesn't matter. Just remember, start with first and end with finally. That's what's important. And in between, it doesn't matter. You can use any form, okay? And one more thing I wanted to tell you is that when you're describing the like better said for recipes, we give the verb directly. For example, first add blah 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 blah, then mix blah 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 blah, right? So we use the verbs, and the reason why we use just the verbs is because it's an instruction, so we have to use the imperative form. But when we're talking about like a story, in this case it's similar to a story because it's the sequence of events that we did on the weekend, we don't have to use just the verb. We're going to be saying, for example, first I got up in the morning and had breakfast. Then I blah blah blah, or you can say after that my family and I blah 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 blah. Okay, so you're going to be using the subject in that case. Okay, sounds good, everybody?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. No se me vayan. Okay.
Hi,
No quiere
teacher.
decir que no se me corra. A veces se me corren de repente. Tengo 15 y después de repente tengo ya como 12 o 11. Okay, así que no se me corran. O sea, the idea with this is to practice. So, yes, you're going to be nervous. Yes, you're going to have moments where you're like, you're afraid, and that's normal, okay? That's normal. But the more you practice, the more it will be easier for you, and the less you are going to be afraid. If you never practice, you're always going to be afraid. Okay? So keep that in mind. If you never practice, you will always be afraid. Okay? So please don't shy away. Okay? Don't be so nervous that you don't want to participate. Try to participate. Open your microphone. Okay? Because sé que de repente algunos por no decir nada mejor dejan el micrófono así apagado, ¿verdad? Y no. We want to be able to practice. That's the idea with this. O sea, la idea de estas clases es para darles esa práctica de oratoria que ustedes no tienen en la plataforma. O sea, en la plataforma no hay una manera de poder practicarlo, ni siquiera la pronunciación, así de que usted va a decirlo y le califica la pronunciación. Entonces, para que puedan de hecho hacer esa parte, ¿verdad? Que es una habilidad muy importante de un idioma. Necesitan esas clases para poder aprender y practicar y a perder el miedo. Hay que perder a ese miedo, ¿ok? So I'm going to right now get you into groups. Let's see. I'm going to get you probably into 4 groups. Yeah, 4 groups. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm going to give you about 7 minutes to do that. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm opening the rooms. You can go ahead and join.
Then I go to the shower And I don't know how do you say, me cambié de ropa. I don't know. After that, I went to the to the crispy to the crispy pizzeria
Mm.
with my boyfriend because we celebrate the San Valentine days. And finally we ate a delicious pizza and some we drink some beers. Only that.
Just a reminder that, remember, we are talking about the past weekend, so we have to use the verbs in the past. Okay, so for example,
Okay.
first I went, not I go, right? It would be I went because it's talking about the past weekend. Okay, but that's good, very good. Other than that, very very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who is the next?
Me.
Okay.
Okay, on the weekend first, I made breakfast for my daughter and my mother, and
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
Well, I continue. First, on Saturday, I ate breakfast. Um, Next, I went to supermarket. Um, After that, um, my family and I ate lunch. Next, I went to play soccer. I We lost. Then I ate dinner with my family. Okay, we were ate pupusas. And finally, I went to sleep at 9:30 o'clock. On Sunday, I relaxed in the morning,
Okay.
but in afternoon I watched soccer game, Real Madrid, and I continue relax the next eh, lo que resta
Okay. Rest of the day. I don't know.
rest rest of day, and I went to sleeping at 10 o'clock.
Okay. And what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday I relaxed all day.
Do you spend time with your family because the yesterday was the Valentine's Day?
I am no. My wife is simple, and
Is?
we have 12 years of marriage to get married. So
Ah,
yesterday,
okay.
yesterday we have a celebrate this. We get married on February, um, 14 February.
Ah, really?
Yes, yes. But no,
Congratulations, Juan Carlos.
thank you. 12 years. But no, we just ate in the house. We don't go out to restaurant for the pandemic. Uh, just in the at house in the house we ate.
Oh, really? I congratulations.
Thank you.
um, do did you do Did you finish the platform?
Yes, I finished I finished the
Okay.
platform on Friday in the afternoon. After that,
Uh,
after that, my work,
um,
but my diploma, I don't know.
and I don't
Um,
know. I think it's diploma. I don't know.
It's Saturday. Yes. On Saturday, I start late and share with my daughter. My husband and my daughter saw the Umbrella Academy is series, and I saw the little capítulo with my daughter.
Maybe chapter, I don't know.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
And the night I share with my son, ¿cómo se llama? Among Us is a game, Among Us. And Sunday I clean my house and prepare for the week and send the homework, my son homework and my daughter homework. And sleep early because today I start to work. And finally start, yes, and start the class and finish this class. I go to sleep because I going tomorrow. I going to San Salvador.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
And where do you live?
Okay, wonderful. I think I have the majority. Yeah, I have the majority of you here. Great, excellent. Okay, so just a few things that I wanted to mention, things that I noticed in between is that we need to just work on the fact that remember that we are talking about the past. So your verbs should be in the past. So we say, for example, Saturday, I got up early or I got up late. So you have to say got up, not I get up, right? Or just make sure that you're using all the past forms, okay? But other than that, very very good, okay? And we've been talking about the past now. So what we're going to do is we're now going to be talking a little bit about the future, okay? So in section number 5, we're going to be concentrating on future forms, okay? And there are specifically 2 future forms that we're going to be looking at. So I'm going to share the whiteboard with you, and I just want to know if everybody can, or better said, when everybody can see the whiteboard. Let me know, please.
I can see, teacher.
yes, teacher, I can see the whiteboard.
Yes,
Yes, teacher.
I see the whiteboard.
Okay, wonderful. All right, great. So like I said, we're going to be talking about the future forms. So we're going to start with, just give me a moment, we're going to start with, it's right here. Let's write it down. Okay, so we're going to be looking at The future. The future. Okay, the future. So, so the future, like, there's a lot of different forms for the future. Okay, so if you're wondering, are these all the futures there are? No, the answer is absolutely not. Just that these are the specific ones that we're going to be looking at today. Okay, and so the ones that we're going to be looking at. The first one, the name is future be going to. Okay, that's what's called future be going to. Okay, and the other one is what we call the simple future. Okay, simple future. And in parentheses, I'm going to put will. Okay, so this is when we use the word will, but just so that you know, we call this simple future. Okay, so there are many reasons why we use the future be going to. Today we're actually going to be concentrating only on a few. Okay, or better said, one. Basically, we're going to be concentrating on one, because there are more than one reasons why we can be using the future be going to, but today we're going to be concentrating on just one. Okay, so future be going to, let me, okay, so we use, oh, hold on. Let me take away the boldness. Okay. So we use this structure to talk about the plans or intentions we have for the future. Okay. All right. So what that means is we're not completely sure that this is going to happen. When we use the future be going to, we're not completely sure. It's not like 100% sure that it's going to happen. But this is something that we've had the opportunity to think about it. We've thought, like, we've really meditated on it. In our head, we've made plans for it. That's what we use the future be going to. Does that make sense for everybody?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. So, for example, we can say, this weekend, or this week, let's say, this week, I am going to start my exercise routine. Okay, this is an example. Okay, now this is when you say I'm going to start my exercise routine, it's not just something that popped into your head, right? It's not like, oh yeah, like let's do that, right? No, it's not something that you have decided in that moment. It's more about something that you've really thought about it. It's been in your head. You've been meditating on it, and you decide that you're going to do it, right? Now, it's not 100% sure because you really haven't maybe made like we haven't had definite plans for it. So it's not 100% sure, but it is something that we our intention for the weekend, or for the week, better said, okay? Or we can say I am, or no, let's see, you are going to finish the platform exercises, or let me change it. You are all, because I know many of you have already, right? But you are all going to finish the platform exercises this Thursday. Okay? So, of course, these you can't make plans. You really can't make plans to finish the platform exercises, right? It's not like you're going to call somebody up and say, okay, we're gonna make these arrangements. No, that's not possible. But it's something that you have the intention of doing. Okay? Does that make sense for everybody?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Yes, it's okay.
Yes.
Any questions so far?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
It's clear, teacher.
It's clear.
Okay, and I'm going to give you one more. He is going to pay me at the end of the month. Okay, he is going to pay me at the end of the month. Okay, so this means that the person has that intention. Okay, they have that intention of doing it for the end of the month, right? You really can't be 100% sure because, of course, this is not something that you make plans for. Or better said, you don't have a definite plan, okay, to make it, right? Instead, this is something that you want to happen, but it's not something that for sure is going to happen, right? So it's not 100% sure. It's probably something that's like an 80% sure because that's what you want to happen, but you really can't make plans for that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Good. Okay, so question. After seeing these sentences, tell me what is the structure that we use to talk about the future we're going to.
Structure. Subject.
Subject
Going to
Plus
plus verb
verb
be
Complement.
plus
plus
to
going to plus
plus
verb
base
Verb.
form
base
Base form.
base
for
form
verb.
plus
Then
complement.
complement.
Good, excellent, exactly, very, very good. That's precisely what it is, okay? And remember what I always told you, complement is, optional. It's not always a requirement, right? Okay. So, let's see, hold on, give me a moment. Let's make this a box. Okay. So so this is the structure that we're going to be using. And I do put the word be in in capital letters, because what I'm telling you is that we're not always going to be using be. Like, it's not just be, it's going to depend, right? So it's going to be going to depend if it's what the subject is. If the subject is I, then it's going to be am. If the subject is he, she, it, the subject is going to be is. And if it's the subject is you, we, or they, the subject is going to be are. So it's going to depend, right? And also keep in mind that hold on. Oh, it's not helping me. Okay, well, actually, okay, I'll just have to say it out loud. Just keep in mind that we can use the verb, the verb to be in the negative, and in that case it would be am not, or I'm not, and isn't and aren't, right? Okay. All right, now let's talk about the simple future. In the case of the simple future, the reason why we use the structure is because we use this structure when we are not sure, or better said, yeah, we're not sure, or better said, we are not 100% sure about what will happen, but we believe that it will happen. Okay, so we're not sure, but that's what we believe. We believe that it will happen. Okay, so for example, so these are things more that we believe or we think. Let's put that way. We believe or we think. Okay, so it's kind of like, it's not something, it's not a plan, right? So that's why we're not really 100% sure, but that's what we believe will happen. So some sentences here would be, for example, I think this year will be better than last. Okay, than last. Okay, I think this year will be better than last. And when we just say last, we're talking about last year, right? So we don't have to say it again. We just better than last. Better than last means better than last year. Okay. So that's one. Okay. We can also say it will be a hot summer this year. Because it's been very cold, or sorry, very hot these days. Example. All right. Or she will, no, let's say they will be, they'll be waiting for my call, I'm sure. Okay, so I think this year will be better than last. It will be a hot summer this year because it's been very hot these days, or they will be waiting for my call, I'm sure. So here, all of these are things that we can't plan, right? It's not. This is not a plan. It's just something that we think or we believe that is true. And what is the structure that we're going to be using? Who can tell me the structure?
Subject plus will be plus base form plus complement.
Okay, and there you go. So subject plus will plus space form plus complement. Okay, and that is the structure. All right. Any questions so far?
No, teacher.
It's clear, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, well, there you go. That's it. That is our structure that we're going to be learning today. And for those of you that, well, what I'm going to do is I will send you guys some exercises for you to practice and see how you're doing, if you can understand it. Okay? So that will be all, everybody. Any questions at this moment?
No, teacher, only send the exercise early, please.
Okay, I will try. I will try to do my best, okay?
Okay, teacher, thank you.
All right, take care, guys. Bye.
Okay, bye.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night.